Well, welcome back to Emergency Management Made Easy with Lauren. I have a surprise for you today. This is class 26 of our series. Are you ready for the SMART class? Are you ready for the SMART class? The community college level class? I think you are. And as your favorite instructor, I've decided to challenge you with additional information. Are you ready? Remember crime prevention through environmental design? Pencils up. CPTED in brackets or parentheses. A historic overview or urban planning 101. Oh, this is new. This is at another level. You're ready. We've had 24 classes together. You can do this. Just take good notes and we'll discuss it afterwards. A historic overview. The concept of CPTED originated in the United States around 1960 when urban designers recognized that urban renewal strategies were risking the social framework needed for self-policing architecture. Oscar Newman was the architect. He created the concept of defensible space. Defensible space. Developed further by criminologist C. Ray Jeffrey, who coined the term CPTED. The growing interest in an environmental criminology led to a detailed study of specific topics such as natural surveillance, access control, and territoriality. The broke window theory. We talked about it a few classes back. That neglected zones invite crime reinforce the need for good property maintenance to assert visible ownership of space. This is my territory. This is my house. This is my business. Appropriate environmental design also increases the perceived likelihood of detection and of apprehension. The most significant crime deterrent. Interestingly, there has also been a new interest in the interior design of prisons as an environment that significantly affects offending decisions. Wide-ranging recommendations to architects, including planting trees and shrubs, eliminating escape routes with the correct use of lighting, and encouraging pedestrian and bicycle traffic in streets. So that's when that was talked about. That was interesting. Tests show that the application of CPTEDs measures reduce criminal activity and is based on the premise that proper design and effective crime prevention through environmental design. CPTED is based on the premise that proper design and effective use of the built environment can lead to a reduction in the opportunity of crime, thus improving the quality of life and reducing fear. The physical design of buildings, access control techniques, natural and formal surveillance, application of lighting design, and placement of physical barriers, establishing territoriality, ownership, maintenance will deter defenders. Proven examples. They are access control. This involves allowing specific people with legitimate and approved reason to enter the facility and keeping out those that do not. It also makes uninvited persons conspicuous by their mere presence. There are various ways to accomplish the goal. Physical barriers such as fencing, landscaping, solid core doors, deadbolt locks with high security strike plates, intrusion detection, and intercom systems are a few examples of access control methods. Natural and formal surveillance. This involves allowing specific people placing windows in locations that allow legitimate users to be seen and enables intruders to be observed and reported to police authorities. Surveillance is enhanced by providing adequate lighting and keeping trees, shrubs, and bushes trimmed to avoid bad actors from using them as concealment. And we talked about this as trimming the azaleas around your house. Remember that conversation? That was CPTED on another day. Programs such as Neighborhood Watch and Citizens on Patrol are proven target hardening techniques. CCTV, closed circuit television, have become affordable for both home and commercial use. These systems will provide formal surveillance. Additional security equipment for your consideration to improve safety within buildings and grounds. Well, after conducting the facility safety assessments or site visits of all the buildings on the property, a review of building access is recommended. The security committee or threat assessment team and planners are tasked with identifying additional threats during the process. The team will decide which threats and hazards will be addressed or if additional security equipment and procedures are needed. Entrance and exits are traditionally left unlocked during worship services for latecomers. And many establishments rent their facilities for weddings, parties, and businesses who conduct various workshops and training. Staff and volunteers need access to the campus buildings to prepare for these events. All suspicious activity should be reported to the security team or other designees. And we've already talked about that as well. None of this is new. I'm just enhancing what you've already learned. 1. Technology-driven panic buttons. Alarm system companies are normally able to alert multiple responders with a push of a button. They decrease response time during an emergency. This instant notification allows authorities to dispatch first responders the moment an alert is received. There is no hardwiring involved, and the setup takes a few minutes. Wow. Panic buttons software programs are relatively inexpensive, good to know, for some businesses campus, and worship houses. Panic alarms can be installed at public reception areas where staff can initiate emergency procedures. Remember, pencils up. Access control. This involves allowing specific people with legitimate and approved reasons to enter the facility. There are various ways to accomplish this. Physical barriers such as fencing, landscaping, solid core doors, deadbolt locks, and high security strike plates. Intrusion detection and intercom systems are a few examples of access control methods. Now, natural and formal surveillance involves placing windows in locations that allow legitimate users to be seen and enable intruders to be observed. CCTV system video surveillance. Camera coverage should be considered for critical areas. They can focus on items that are most likely to be stolen. For houses of worship with a limited budget, a camera with an audio can be monitored from a cell phone. The purchase price can be approximately $300. Alarm system. Install basic burglar and fire alarm systems. The local fire department can assist your business in determining adequate coverage and codes for your facility. A camera system can serve as an alarm system using a video analytics and integrating with access control systems. 4. Security alarm systems. Well, the system should be used to monitor and provide coverage throughout the campus or facility by the means of motion sensors. This system can be used to monitor exterior, interior, doors, and windows. Sensors can be placed around the perimeter of the building, within or without. Both. Sensors can detect intruders by using various methods, such as monitoring doors and windows for openings, or by monitoring unoccupied interiors for motions, sound, vibration, or other disturbances. Types of sensors. Most used include glass break detection, inertia, microwave, passive infrared, photoelectric, smoke, heat, and carbon monoxide detectors, which I have in my house. And one up here. Taut wire fence systems, ultrasonic vibration. That's all I have to offer today. I've heard some stirring that some students may be interested in attending college courses at this point in emergency management, safety, security. And this is additional information for anyone who might want to make a job change. Become a planner. You can be a planner with an emergency management system to help people with some of these issues. There are many careers of interest for our high school graduates or anyone who wants to make a job change. This was what I called Class 101. During our next class, I will introduce you to 201. This is something different, something hopefully that you learn and gain from. And for business owners, this is information that you can use when you are with your team at the table making decisions in regard to what you want to use and what techniques you want to use and equipment you want to use and what you can afford at this point in time. You may have a room, just a one room, in which you are having church services or a very small business in which you are selling jewelry, or it can be a bakery, whatever the need may be, you're going to need equipment. So this may give you, and hopefully will give you, ideas as to what you might consider, even before you call in a professional. I'll see you next Friday. Think about it. Oh, by the way, if you forget to plan, that's not good. Always plan.